Hello everyone, I'm audible. Very welcome to all of you. It's a great to see so many participants join to another AWS Cloud Club session. I think I'm audible, right?
Yes, Nami, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. It's not just a normal event. It's a in this session we can learn and chance to connect each others and grow to the as a community. So today we host a technical session with an amazing guest speaker, Madhuri Jayashanka. He will drive this session to the AWS technologies. Before they dive into the session, I will move to the today agenda. This is here what we cover today. First, I will provide the basic introduction about AWS Cloud Club and AWS Cloud Club Captain program. After that, our great guest speaker will provide the AWS technologies knowledge, share their knowledge with us. And after that, we have a small fun activity, taking a group photo, community photo to the showcase our community strength to the others. Finally, we have a small feedback from to improve our upcoming session. Okay, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Nami Ahmed. I'm one of the AWS Cloud Club captain in Sri Lanka and intern software engineer at AWS Technology. Also, I'm an IT undergraduate, Institute of Technology, University of Madhura. You can scan this QR and find the link and connect with LinkedIn and other social media platforms. And I'm always open to collaborate and share ideas with each other. Okay, fine. Let's start the session. Before introduce the AWS Cloud Club, we all know about AWS, right? It's a one of the industry standard top level cloud service provider. The AWS is Amazon Web Services. It's a widely range of companies industry using the AWS services from startup to global level enterprises. So AWS is providing opportunity to students to collaborate the AWS and exploring the AWS services and uh, enhance our leadership abilities and connect with the AWS expertise, not only AWS expertise and industry level expertise. So that's the opportunities AWS Cloud Club. So each cloud club have a specific captain. The captain will write the AWS Cloud Club to the proper way. So these are the benefits of AWS clubs and AWS Cloud Club captain. The AWS provide the AWS credits. We can explore the AWS services without any cost. And AWS provide the lot of swag. Yeah, it's an amazing choice. You can see on my LinkedIn profile, they provide a lot of swag to me, especially I will explain my experience based on. So uh, AWS provide the certification vouchers to the to us. And main thing, we can directly connect with the AWS expertise, like AWS heroes, AWS community builders, and AWS community managers, and industrial expertise. So we can learn a lot of things from that experienced persons. It will really helpful to our upcoming futures career. You can scan this QR. You can find the link from AWS Cloud Club Sri Lanka LinkedIn page. We will share the latest update of AWS Cloud Clubs and upcoming session. So you can easily connect with us. I will share all the links in chat box. You can find there. But one of the happiest things, the AWS Cloud Club Captain applications are still open. You are willing to apply this application, you can scan this QR and you find the link. You can find and let's start the application. But deadline is 6th October. I think 2 days is remaining for the deadline. So you can start the application from now. If you have any issues or blockers, feel free to reach out me. I definitely help to complete the application process. Okay, now we move to the our guest speaker one today highlight event highlight. welcome our guest speaker, Madhura Jayashanka. He is one of the AWS community builder and associate software engineer at Anlier and educational content creator. You can learn more from your Madhuri Jayashankar YouTube channel. He shared a lot of knowledge, the Sinhala native language also. So you can follow and you can get more knowledge from him. So for the delay, Madhuri Jayashankar, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Nami. I hope you guys can see me and hear me well.
Yeah, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, okay. Uh, Thank you, Nami. So I will start the presentation and demo right away. So welcome, guys, to the session. So first, I will share my screen. I hope you can see my screen, right? Give me a
Yeah,
thumbs
it's
up if you can see my screen. Okay, thank you. So as engineers, so all of us have a dream. So my dream is gone viral. So by viral by mean gone viral by building an app. So what if our app goes live and it counts by thousands of millions of users by end of the night? So we will be, yeah, famous, and also we will be panic probably, because if we don't handle load, or if we don't handle the rate limiting, and if we don't handle the throttle limit, so our app can go crash. Also, we will be damaged by the customer service. So this is the reason we are going serverless in this demo. Okay. So why does it matter now? So serverless, it is very much fast than the normal, because so in we if we are using serverless framework, so there are a lot of serverless framework. One is serverless framework itself, and other one is Pulumi. So there are so much serverless frameworks in today. But if we using serverless framework as it mean, it is very much fast. We only have to type one command. It is SLS deploy. It will be automatically deploy and provision our infrastructure and all of them automatically without needing any DevOps person to handle any infrastructure in our system. And also it is auto scaling. Auto scaling mean is, so we don't have to manage or do anything. It will be managed by the cloud provider. So in this case, it is AWS. It will be automatically managed by AWS. We don't have to manage anything. Anything means we don't have to manage load balancing, gain rate limiting, or throttle limiting. We don't have to manage any kind of thing. Also, beautiful thing is we don't have to pay for the idle time. So let's say if you are running a clothing store, basically, maybe you have a peak season at Urdu time, Single and Tamil New Year time, and after also Christmas time, there will be peak times. If you are using so much servers, so much power during whole year, so there will be lot of cost to that servers. But if we are using serverless, we can automatically scale up and also scale down as traffic comes and traffic goes. And also there are stat uh, insight from Datadog. In today's world, there are more than 70% serverless services, at least one serverless services in every cloud app. So basically, serverless in plain English. So I'm sure all of you guys have used Uber or PickMe to travel point A to B. So if I'm going to give an example, so like I'm at home now, I need to go to town. There are two ways to go to town. If I can go by my car or my bike, or else I can book a pick me or a Uber. So one is I can go by my own car, other one is I can rent another person vehicle. So that is what is serverless means. So basically, you are using another person's, in this case, it is AWS cloud provider. We are using AWS servers for ourselves to host our services, and they manage all the things. All the things means, as I said previously, load balancing, all the RAM usage, memory usage, all of those things. And the one command is, as I said previously, is SLS deploy or else serverless deploy. We can deploy the whole app without needing to maintain anything. And also there are pre-built templates you guys can have. Another one is, so like, you guys need to have a database, and also you guys needs to have a API gateway, and also there are storage buckets, S3 buckets. Basically, there are a lot of services you can have in an application in a real world. But if you are provisioning them manually, so like if you are provisioning a MySQL server manually, you have to handle the port, and also you have to do lot of things basically. But inside serverless framework, it is so much easy. There is a YML code. So I will show that those all of those things in the little bit. So for now, hang with me now. So it is so much easy with YML code. It is called infrastructure as code, basically IAC. And also, if we deploy an app, we need to roll back because there can be bugs in our latest deployment. If we found a bug in our latest deployment, it is we need to roll back immediately. In this case, it is so much easy with serverless framework. And also, if you are connected with AI, so there are a lot of buzzwords in this AI world now, like agents, MCPs, like those. We have a MCP server for serverless framework. So I will show you in a little bit how we can use this MCP server for ourselves for using serverless framework. Uh, I will give a little bit hint. We can use for documentation referring purposes. And also, so like there are Lego blocks for building an application. So basically, we have an entry point, basically the API gateway and the database, and storing bucket, in this case S3, and also the computing service. For the computing service, we are using AWS Lambda. So, or if we are not using serverless services, we can use EC2 in the AWS. But in here, since we are using serverless, we are using Lambda functions. So for demo one, I will create a API in a minute. So by minute, I means maybe it can be take like 2 minutes. I will try my best with my home internet. Okay. I hope you can see my terminal, right? Okay, thank you. And to create a serverless project is very simple. You just need to install serverless. And there is an npm repo for it. npm serverless. Just go in there. This is the one. You need to install this, and this is the documentation. You can follow each of them. So it is very simple. npmi serverless globally. By dash g means globally. You can update. You can set credential with AWS, like AWS access key IDs and secretize it. Basically, you might know all of those things. And I will show how we create a small template. So I will type just serverless and I will click on enter. Let's see what we are going to get. Give it a couple of minutes, guys. Not minute, couple of seconds. Okay. Now we have basic templates. So there are so much templates in here. So the Node.js, HTTP API, Express API. We don't have to choose a template here, but for the demonstration, I will select the AWS and Node.js and Express API template, and I will click on enter, and I will name my project as demo one. Click enter again, and it's downloading my template. So basically, it is taken like 20 seconds so far, and it is checking, and it is asking me to create a new app or skip adding an app. For now, I will skip and add in an app because the reason is serverless framework has its own repository. So it's going to create an app for us in their repository, but we don't need that. We only need AWS to handle all of those things for us. And I will click on skip adding an app and click on enter. And it will check our credentials mean AWS secret IDs and access IDs, all of those things. And now it has created. So I will cd into my demo one. Okay. Now will ls means so list all the things here. I will open my VS Code in here. All right. Now we have a template project for serverless. And first I will go through this serverless YAML. So if you can remember, I talked about something like IAC, infrastructure as code. This is it. So the organization is it will set by automatically. The reason listen please is my I have a production app cloud listen please. You can search by name, and the service name is my app name, and also provider is AWS. The reason to provide the provider name in here, we can use GCP and a lot of cloud providers in this sense, not only AWS. I have selected my runtime as Node.js 20 for next, and also I can select a Node.js 22, like we can use latest version even. And the function means this is the Lambda function we have to handle. We are using our Lambda function as a API in this case. It's in handler.handler. There's a handle file here. You can see that. And inside that, there should be a function called handler. Let's see. Yes, in here you can see the handler function. So it is creating an app and serves like same as Express app. It's very similar. And it is opening all of the part HTTP endpoints, basically get, put, patch. But in a production, we don't uh, do things like that. We only expose things we need. Only export. Otherwise, it's a security loophole. So let's go into the handler.js. So this is the template one. So if we are going to the root, it is going to tell us hello from root. Before doing any of this, I will deploy this app within seconds. So like I need to npmi to install all the packages and files inside the simple express library, and also serverless HTTP to handle our HTTP endpoints. And I have installed all the libraries, these two libraries, and I will SLS space deploy. This function should do the work. Now you should be seeing it is authenticating with my AWS credentials, and it will start to deploy the whole app. Now it is packaging until it's doing their work. I will explain these functions. So if you are going to the hello path, it is showing as hello from path. And this is the normal Express app functions. So now it is uploading. It's only 951.67 kilobytes. It should be taken like not like 5 seconds. Let's see. It should provide us with the endpoint with API gateway. Let's see. Also, you see that we don't have API gateway mentioned here, but it will automatically created for us by serverless framework. We don't have to manage anything of this. But if you need to customize those things, you can do that as well. Now you can see it's creating AWS CloudFormation stack. So AWS CloudFormation means it is taking care of our infrastructure as provisioning. So it's something like an agent. He is doing the infrastructure provisioning in the AWS for ourselves. Now it's fetching the service information. Now it's getting the ARN means ARN, like all the resource names, all IDs, and all of this is getting. Now it is updating. Now you can see the endpoint. Now function is API demo1 dev API, and it is finalizing now. Now if we click on this link, let's see what we are going to get. Okay, right. we are getting hello from root. Let's say let's go to the hello path. Okay, now we are getting hello from the path. It's a simple, very simple app. All right. Now it's basically took like 2 minutes, basically, not 1 minute, but it's very fast to build up with templates with serverless framework. If we are going to the demo too, it's going to be somewhat uh, good. Let's say I will cd back into my root folder and I cd into demo 2. I open. Okay. Now I have built an simple app. So first, before doing anything, I will npm my and I will explain what is this going to do. All right. This is a simple, like funny app I built with AI, GitHub Copilot. So basically, it is doing. We have some adjectives like quantum, epic, turbo, and also we have AWS services, Lambda, Dynamo, S3, and then again we have nouns, dragon, guardian, and it will combine those string and give us a character name. Is give us a character name with random string, and also generate a batch code. And if we are getting again and again, it will count this as a new update, and it will update in the DynamoDB. And also, I have provided the custom static HTML code to serve ourselves with the backend link. Now it has installed, so I will deploy now. It's same again. So let's deploy. It can take around like a couple of minutes again, guys. So hang around with me. So it's same as Node.js. So I'm sure most of guys in these days have experience with MERN. MERN mean like MongoDB, Express.js, React and Node. So if you have MERN experience, so you probably will like to build up with serverless framework. So you can handle calls, basically do anything you do with Express.js app. Also same with serverless. Nami, do you have a question?
Yeah, and note of the question. Hello, guys. If the link is, if any issues, please rejoin the same link, right? I think there are have like time limit.
Uh-huh. Sure. And also, guys, so if you have any questions, so please ask, unmute yourself and ask, or maybe ask in it. Okay, it is uploading now. It's like 43.41 megabytes. I have used to update the count, and also I have used Serverless Offline. Serverless Offline is a plugin. So see if you are using any, in this case, if you are using Serverless Offline, we can run our services offline, but we need to connect with internet, but we can run offline without needing much services. Can you hear me?
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did have a small trouble, guys. So don't be bothered. Let's enjoy
Okay,
the
fine.
session. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Right. I think you can see my screen right now. Okay. And it is still uploading, guys. So it's a little bit up around 43 megabyte. So I will explain the services in the meantime. So in the provider section, we have AWS again, rather than using GCP or Azure or any kind of other cloud providers. We have Node.js 20 version again. And the see in here, we have stage as dev. So we can handle the stages like dev environment, production environment, or maybe like staging environment. In the production case, we have different level of environment. So we have a development environment for developers, and for we have a staging environment for like stakeholders. So like project managers and the product owners. So like things, and we have a prod environment, meaning production environment for real users. In this case, I'm using my region as US East 1, and also I'm using HTTP. Should we start Nami again?
We can start now.
Okay. Sorry guys. And let's start again. So as I said, we are using region as US East 1, and also it is the default region for the all of the application in serverless framework as well. Or I think most of the framework providing US East 1 as by default. And also we are allowing cause and in environment here. So I think you have probably seen like .env files in your application. So it's the same here. So we are using an environment variable, and the variable name is clicks table. It's a DynamoDB table. We are combining our stage and also our service name, and also with the middle, we are combining with clicks. And it's going to be wow app, clicks, and dev. Wow app, clicks, and dev. So our table name is going to be that. And also IAM role. IAM roles means it's a privacy manager. Basically, if we are connecting with AWS services, so AWS services need to handle our privacy things, and also with our keys, and also with privacy with other AWS services. It's also handled by IAM, Identity Access Manager. And also in our roles, so we have effect is allow, we are allowing update item, get item, and put item, same like a REST API. And we are providing our resource as ARN, it's called ARN, and we are providing region and also services as our, this is our table name. Here we are creating it dynamically in the production time. Also you can see it is uploading still again. And in here, function is we are creating a hello function with a handle called handler.hello. There is a handler file. Inside handler file, there should be a function called hello. This is the hello function. Also, same like other Express.js apps. So we are providing a get method and also with path. So we can push like asterisk to like it's a wildcard. So like do anything and basically go anywhere, or else we can put a normal slash. And we are using serverless offline. As I said previously, we can use serverless offline to get our work easier when we are developing the application. So it's not a production development library, is a developer dependency. So basically, so if we are pushing like deploying again, and we are checking again, and again we are deploying to the AWS, and then we are debugging. So it can take so much time. As you can see, it is still uploading. My internet kind of suck. Now, the reason is that, but every case it can be so much painstaking to deploy again and again and testing the app, since we are using serverless offline plugin for that. And also package patterns mean we are like we are not including these files, so like readme.md, serverless YML. The reason we are not including those things in our production application, so if we are handling the lambda function, lambda function can take so much space very quickly, since we can uh, install unnecessary npm packages, and we can include anything basically. But if we are including more than 250 megabytes things inside our lambda function, it's going to give us an error. Like we need to reduce our size of the lambda function. Now, since that we can exclude anything we don't need. So like is the best practice as well. And in the resources section, in here you can set the your S3 buckets and also your RDS like MySQL or PostgreSQL tables. And here I have put the my DynamoDB table. It's clicks table and I have the type in here DynamoDB table and here table name as in here. So billing mode paper request and also attribute name is ID and key schema. Yeah, like we can like customize as our like. And also if I go to the package.json, so like you can see the AWS stick and client DynamoDB in here. Also we can see the serverless offline. And unexpectedly, it is taking too much time, guys. So in the meantime, I will explain the presentation. So after end of the presentation, hopefully it is going to be deployed, and then I will show how it is going to look like. So again, let's go into our presentation. So hard lessons. So if you are building an application, they are going to be lessons we are going to learn. So if you are building production applications, of course we are going to get so much uh, things in the path. So the first thing is cold start. So it's a cons. So like it's a disadvantage in serverless. So like cold start mean if you are running a function, it can take some time to start. So if you guys remember in the start, we thought like in the idle time, it is not going to cost us. The reason is it's going to a sleep state, not a stopped state. It's going to a sleep state. So in this case, the time to go into the sleep state to warm state, it is called the cold start time. In the production scale apps, sometimes it can be like painstaking because sometimes user can notice that. So like in our case, like thousands of users maybe won't notice that, but if we have millions of users, it can like they can notice that. But we have solution for that. One solution is warm standby. There is a feature called warm standby AWS Lambda itself, or else we can handle warm standby customize with ourselves. We can have a event bridge function like periodically like 5 minutes to 5 minutes. It is calling our Lambda function to standby. So like 5 minutes, it's calling Lambda function, and then again in 5 minutes. So total like in 10 minutes, it is again calling Lambda function, and Lambda function is keeping awake during that time. But it is going to cost us some. And the other thing is always use least privileges. So like as cybersecurity folks says, so like there shouldn't be any loopholes to security backdoors in any of our applications. So always use least privileges. And the other thing is, if you want to debug a serverless application, so CloudWatch is going to be your best friend. So basically, embrace CloudWatch, learn CloudWatch, how to handle CloudWatch logs and how to set alarms in CloudWatch, because you are going to get so much bugs in every application, not only serverless application. In every applications, you are going to get some bugs. In that case, if you need to like fix those bugs, you need to go to the CloudWatch and see where are the bugs and what is the reason. Those things can be monitored through CloudWatch. It's our monitoring platform in the AWS. Also, there is a small joke in here. So like basically in my case, I package lot of means hundreds, maybe like near 100 npm libraries into my one function, and I deployed it for my Glitz and Clicks website. So initially I didn't notice it, but after some time I noticed that my app's going to get some like 1 to 2 minutes cold start. So like I was like, what the hell? So why it is taking too much time? When I when I was debugging, so I noticed the issue and I fixed the issue right away. And to wrap up the session. So I need to tell you, in this AI era, you need to build faster. Always incorporate AI tools. So don't be like the person, I don't use AI like that. Use AI tools, but ethical. Always ethically use the AI tools. And the other thing is use like learn system designing always. So like coding is going to be dead in maybe like 10 years or so, I don't know. But learn system design. System designing will live with us forever. And the other one is if you want to save some money, so save your wallet, learn serverless. And the other thing is, so I challenge you to build something with serverless function. So in the first in the first time, you don't need to build a whole application in serverless. So like you can build a thumbnail generator and even a password generator in your existing application, but with lambda function. So you have a system application with EC2 or maybe like a normal server in another cloud provider, but you can build a serverless function with lambda or maybe like Azure function or anything, any cloud provider, build an serverless function but only one. See and how it is works. So if you need to connect with me, you can connect with me this social media. All of them have handle Madhuri Jayashanka. Also, you can scan the QR code. It will go to the my tree link. So there will be my all of the social media links. So in the meantime, I will see if my deployment has done. No, it is still uploading. So I will provide all of the source codes and all the commands and all of the things your unit Nami will upload to a GitHub or any platform and provide you with all the resources. So that's it, guys. So if you have any questions, so please do ask and might you unmute yourself or maybe like in the chat. And have a good one, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Again, thank you very much.
Everyone, if anyone have any questions, you can ask. We have an expert, AWS expert. Madhura, can I ask one question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I personally used the AWS Lambda, but I didn't use that framework. Is there any way to
Mm.
uh, previously used AWS Lambda function integrate that in behalf of the workflow? We can integrate the framework, or we want to set up the initial setup of that framework.
You mean existing Lambda function to the
Yeah, yeah,
this service framework?
yeah,
We cannot do that.
yeah.
Yes, we have to like from the startup we have to manage the functions because it is provisioning our servers and it's going to clean up the stage. The reason is it's going to the clean up the stage and like cleaning all the things and deploy it again. We have to be at the first stage to integrate with Lambdas.
Yeah, thank you so much. Guys, if you have any questions, you
Sure.
can ask one question from chat. Do you have any training
Do
course?
you have yes? Do you have any training or courses to learn multiple services of AWS? So there are so much courses. So courses mean I would suggest the Stefan Marek course from Udemy, and as well you can go for free AWS Skill Builder. There is a platform called AWS Skill Builder. It's totally free, but there are some paid courses as well. You can go there and learn for free any services there. But I would suggest also learning in the YouTube because in YouTube you have practical projects as well. But after doing all of this, the main thing is you need to practice yourself. I hope I answered your question. All right, Tusha? All right. Okay. If you
Any
have
other
any question,
questions?
you can also chat.
I think no more any questions.
All right.
Guys, if you have any questions, you can reach out the Madhura LinkedIn or YouTube or you directly connect with Madhura. So definitely he will provide the solution for your question.
Sure. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you, Nami, for like organizing this super event. So like I'm super excited for this. And hopefully you will invite more contributors and more organizers to the these kind of things. And thank you very much, guys, also for coming. And thank you very much, Nami, again.
Hello guys, please stay in the call. We have a small fun activity. Take a community group photo. It will be showcase our community strength. Yeah, I will show it. It have a club sign as well. Yeah, like this. Like this. My screen visible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. So, please turn on your, if possible, guys, please turn on your camera and take a moment. It will take few seconds, definitely. Please, guys, if possible.
I think most of them are shy.
I attended so many events. There are a lot of people they attend on the camera and asking the questions. Really engage with the in our side is very poor compared to the other community. Guys, if it's possible, please turn on camera. There are so many people. Mm. Okay, no worries. We are only person, I think. Uh, who is
One
that?
person can.
Yeah, thank you so much. Others can also turn on your camera. I think they have a button, right? You can click that button, it will definitely turn on your camera. Mm, okay, we take a photo. You can do it like this. Like a
I
C.
don't
C.
know.
C. It's a club.
Okay.
Yeah. Three, two, one. Wait a second. Uh,
Okay, we'll move away from.
yeah, thank you so much. I do. But last but not least, we have a feedback form as well. Uh, guys, we can scan this QR. My screen is lighting. You can scan this QR and provide your feedback. Your feedback is definitely improve our upcoming session. Your negative feedback also really appreciated. It will be really impact our upcoming session. All the links I will share my WhatsApp community and I put it on the chat as well. You can get a link from that places. Mm. Okay, thank you so much for every attendees and especially our guest speaker, Madhuri Jayashanka. We have learned a lot of things from you. Especially me, I heard about and I tried bit only the serverless side. But from this session, personally, I gained a lot of knowledge. It very useful to me. I really applied this serverless framework in my upcoming projects, definitely. So thank you so much for attendees. There are no attendees, no any communities, no any sessions. I hope another session will be more participant. Yeah, let's conclude the session. Thank you again, all of you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.